Just finished watching Flavors of Youth, which is an anime movie from 2018 that you can find on Netflix. It's also a drama slash romance slash slice of life movie, and yeah. Right now it has 7.30 as a rating on my Animalist, and I just finished it and will give it a 7 out of 10. I will also roll the dice for a score of 4. Yeah, well, the movie is beautifully animated, like many other fresh anime movies from Japan. This movie also has nice animation, and yeah, a lots of colors and details that makes it all beautiful to watch. And there are bright colors, you can clearly see what is going on, which is very positive. I have previously in this podcast talked about the movie Blame, which is also nicely animated, but is very is very dark and therefore a bit complicated to watch at some points. This movie, however, is bright, and that's positive, I think. Well, yeah, the movie is divided into 3 chapters in 3 different cities, and yeah, that is actually something that I found a bit complicated at some times. I prefer movies that have one linear story, and if they absolutely have to divide it into 3 chapters, then I'd rather prefer they to make it a 3-episode anime, or maybe at least 3 chapters that are connected. But basically this movie is 3 stories, and therefore I think that is something that for me holds it a bit back from being among the best or better anime movies that I have seen. They are all equally interesting though, I think. With that said, I can't say that I remember as much the first story as the middle one and the latest one. Maybe because the first one was quickly finished, and I feel that the second one and third one lasted much longer. Yeah. So the romance is of course there, and there are some nice music in the background in this movie. But for me, nothing really stands out. You can say that the story is medium plus, and you can say that the music is medium plus. You can also say that the best thing is the animation, of course, which is very nice. When it comes to the characters, I didn't really care so much about any of them. It has to do with time. You don't spend so much time watching them. So in the end, when they cry or when they express feelings, I can't say that I really emphasized, or no, that's the wrong word. I can't say that I really felt with them, Therefore, the movie is a medium plus in those aspects, but still though, it gets a good, which is a 7 out of 10, because I liked it, and this is, after all, it is a likable anime movie, and yeah, you should watch it if you like romance, if you can focus and understand movies that have different stories in one movie. And also, this is not the movie which has the most obvious and clear explanations to how things progress. This is more a movie you have to maybe read some things between the lines. Yeah. but not as difficult as, for instance, Mulholland Drive or other movies I can think of that have almost a too complicated story to understand. Seven was also one of those. So this movie, Flavors of Youth, or as the Japanese name says, Shikiori, gets a 7 out of 10, and you can find it on Netflix.